just approach the game like I said I've been doing all year. I was able to start off with an and one. D-Wade kicked the head to me. I was able to start off with that, get some points in the paint. It allowed me to kind of just open the game up for all of us. And I think we really opened up everybody with CB. He's starting off shooting the ball the way he did, knocking down those corner threes. I think he opened the lane up for all of us.
LeBron, by the standards of this team, you didn't shoot the three well. A lot of offensive rebounds given up in the first half. Turned the ball over a lot. Gave up a lot of points off those turnovers. Again, stuff you guys don't usually do. And you still won pretty easily. How comforting is that there's still a lot of things you guys can clean up, yet this one was pretty much in hand throughout?
But, that's the disappointing thing for us. The 19 turnovers, 22 points. And a lot of those 19 turnovers was careless, including myself. I had 5. You guys know how I am about turning the ball over. I had 5 of them. I think probably 3 or 4 of them was careless and unforced, and we can't allow that to happen. And also in the first half, we gave up too many second chance points, allowed them no offensive rebound, and it kept them in the game. So we know we can play a better game. We didn't play our best game. We didn't shoot the ball like we're capable of doing from the outside. But the one thing that we did do, we shared the ball once again. We had 22 assists, and we rebounded the ball too. We are rebounded by 15, so that helps.
LeBron, you mentioned CB's threes. Based on your guys' preparation for this game, how confident were you that those shots would be there, especially with Larry Sanders on him?
We just ran our sets. If you've been watching this all year or, kept a little eye on this, CB kind of ends up in that corner. UD is always running the pick and rolls and rolling, and we play with a lot of space. And CB is the beneficiary of a lot of those corner shots, and he's able to knock them down. He shoots the ball extremely well, and like I said, it just opened up, for all of us. Larry Sanders is a great shot blocker, and he has to pay attention to CB on the perimeter, so it kind of keeps him away from the basket.
LeBron, you had said on Friday how not playing in 6 games down the stretch maybe helped you physically, mentally, et cetera. Just how much did it help getting that rest? Coach Bolster said you were like a live wire in practice this weekend. How did it help you?
Any little rest you can get throughout the NBA season, it helps us all. The season is very taxing mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. So when you get an opportunity to get a little rest, it definitely helps. For me in particular, it definitely helped me a lot. And I was able to have a lot of energy in tonight's game, and prepare. More than anything, it allowed me to, get into the studies of this team and prepare mentally. I was mentally sharp, preparing for this team the last couple of days.
LeBron, so 20 points from Ray and 10 and 7 from Chris, the 2 guys that, were added this year. Is this, kind of what you guys envisioned going into the playoffs, that these guys would, provide those sparks?
They're impact players, and Ray, he's a threat out on the floor at all times. No matter if he's making shots or not, you have to account for him. And Birds brings his energy every single night, either rebounding, setting screens, getting putback dunks, blocking shots, whatever the case may be, whatever we need from him, he brings that effort. And when we have that type of balance off the bench, it definitely helps. It's not just Ray and Bird, but it's also Norris, came in, played exceptionally well, and Shane and, the rest of those guys. So, we're going to need that effort from everyone.
It's been 10 months, obviously. I know all the focus is on this season, this challenge, but going back out there for a playoff game for the first time since Game 5, even a moment of flashback of what that moment was like a year ago?
No. It did not cross my mind. Just seeing, the Bucks out there, it was really, our only concern. I think that was the only thing I seen tonight was those guys, and, didn't have any flashbacks. I'm kind of just living in the moment.
LeBron, you were particularly pleased with the alley that you finished with the left hand. What was it about it? Was it how high you got? Was it the left hand finish? Was it the left foot takeoff and left hand finish? What was it about it that you liked?
Well, you talking about the alley oop or the left hand dunk?
I'm sorry, the left hand dunk.
Well, I was just being aggressive. I seen the lane, and I seen one of their bigs acting like he was going to come or not. So I had to I was going up for a layup at first, but I seen him thinking that he was going to rotate, so I had to turn it over, and was able to make a good play.
LeBron, you're shooting 70% over your last 10 games. So I know you've always wanted to be efficient, but have you always been this aware about your field goal percentage and your efficiency than ever in your career?
I'm setting the bar, actually too high for myself. Coming out here and shooting, what I did tonight, 9 for 11, and the games I've been, shooting. So, if I go 9 for 18, then you guys look at me crazy. But I just think for me, I'm just comfortable in my role. I'm comfortable, with my game, and I just go out there and just play the game. We have so many, threats out on the floor that allows me to just play without any stress, because I know guys on our team can make plays with or without me on the floor. So when I'm out there and I'm able to do the things that I do, is because we have so many guys that can also make plays. So, the work I've put into my individual game, and also, the package, the team, that we have, it comes together, and that's the result.